So hold up. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute. So I think it happened over the weekend. I heard people doing videos, reports about it on Sunday. And some reason it didn't interest me for some reason. I don't know why. But everybody probably has heard by now what happened to Cam Newton, former Carolina QB. Everybody heard about him being involved in a scuffle, a brouhaha, a fight over the weekend. First, I thought he got into a 6-on-1 with a bunch of teenagers, right? Bunch of kids. I'm like, why in the hell would a bunch of teenagers try to jump somebody 6'6"? And why? And then, I forgot about the story. And then I watched the video. Shout out to Chisel Adonis, right? So I watched the video, and I found out that it was not kids. It was grown-ass men he was fighting. And I'm sitting here watching the video, and they all jumping him. But these are grown-ass men getting their ass whooped by one person. He has one dude in his hands just dragging his ass along. He's handling these dudes by himself with a smile on his face. And this ain't the first time I see Cam Newton get to a scuffle with a smile on his face. Remember a couple of years ago, for anybody who remembers football, he got into with Josh Norman, the cornerback that used to play for the Carolina. That same Josh Newman that got freaking put into the shadow realm by Derrick Henry a couple of years back. And I'm watching that scuffle, and Cam Newton has a smile on his face. Well, this time Cam Newton has a smile on his face with that freaking wizard ass hat on his head. He got that wizard hat on over there looking like Dumbledore. And that hat never fell off either. It never left his head. And he got dreads. And he couldn't whoop his ass. He's handling 6 grown men by himself, throwing them across the field. But I think the function was actually, I think it was a 7-on-7 football or something like that. I don't know if Cam Newton has his own team of 7-on-7 down in Atlanta, because this is where this happens at. But I know Cam Newton's from Atlanta, but he may need to stay out of Atlanta, because you know how dudes are when they come out of the hood. Dudes from the hood sometimes, when they see a more successful person come out there, they start hating. But wow, I thought it was kids. I didn't know it was grown-ass man getting handled like that. How you get reverse jump? Don't you know this man is 6'6", 250 pounds? He had to handle rush through, breeze by through linebackers, safeties, corners, D-ends, D-tackles. And these dudes thought they was going to jump him? This dude was out here looking like freaking Batman and crap. Looking like Batman fighting 6-on-1 with a wizard hat on. Come on now. We gotta pick our battles better. You can't be fighting people half our size, or I would say half our size. Or we're half their size, weighing almost 260 pounds. Probably benching 400 pounds, probably even more, squatting more than that. Come on now. You ever see Cam Newton work out? They ain't no joke. That was when he was in football shape. Even though he's not in football shape, they couldn't handle him. This is the same Cam Newton that got into a terrible car accident. I think it was around 2014 and 15. Missed the game and came back and played. I think he had like a fracture in his back or something. I forgot what the injury was. But this is the same man that survived a car crash, a terrible car crash. I think the truck rolled over too. Missed one game, came back. And he thought they was going to jump his ass and win. Sorry. I'm gonna have to say it. I know last week somebody was complaining because I used the word, but all I gotta say for this is niggas.